Hey folks, so we're back. We're at 500 feet. We're wearing, oh yeah, this cursed Amulet of Constitution. Sort of running out of light. Have only a cursed lamp and a flask of oil. But otherwise we're doing okay. Oh right, this Defender Longsword. Can I carry it? Yes I can. It's super light. Well, I guess I'm just going to throw this slowness potion at the first monster I find, and then we'll have an inventory slot up again. Let's seem to find the secret door. Let's go this way. Alright. Oh, hi. So these things, I think... Oh, wow. That would be... Well, we have a lot of strength. This would actually be a pretty killer weapon for this character, but the minus 40 melee is something I don't really want to deal with at this stage. And I think our Bastard Sword is a better kind of heavy weapon for us, even though... It'd be nice if it was a bit heavier, but... those dragonflies, they drain your dex. However, I think if... I think if you're wearing heavy armor, there's a chance, or maybe it's based on protection, I don't know, that it'll bounce off. So I think it might actually be worth sometimes switching to plate mail or a corselet or something. If you see them. Do I have a bow now? Yes, I do. Oh, I think there's something dark that's trying to eat me. Oh, no, never mind. Whatever was making... No, there's something there. I wonder if it's a shadow worm. So this is a real frickin' lantern. That's awesome. Let's get that. And then let's use our flask of oil. And then we still have 3,000 turns of light in this lamp, so I think I'm just going to chill and not worry about carrying a torch for now. I might regret it later, but... Awesome. Archers. I'm just going to find a corridor. Uh-oh, let's get in bed. Okay, so I think there's shadow worms in that room and they're just eating the room. And I forgot how low con I am, so that was actually really crappy what just happened there. I'm going to switch to my kite shield too. Alright guys, good luck hitting me now. That Sloroko is going to be a nightmare. Oh, I killed it, okay. I don't have true sight right now. But I was just kind of lucky. So now I can actually start thinking about these stupid archers. Of course, as soon as I switch weapons, these wargs start pestering me. Maybe I'll just drink some booze just in case. I feel like I'm just like flaccidly swatting this thing. Okay, this is not working. I hate it when this happens, when you get into a situation where you can't seem to hurt them and they can't seem to hurt you. So I'm going to switch back to my legit equipment for a second. So I don't think this giant really has much of a chance at hitting me. What equipment do I normally have? My curved sword. I just want to make sure my evasion is as high as possible. I think we're doing okay. Down he goes. So that was reasonably risky, but not terrible. Frickin' wargs. Keep breaking my doors. Okay. Did I take inner light or no? Okay, now we got it. Alright, which way do I want to go here? I guess I should put all my heavy stuff back on. Okay, that one goes down. Let's convince these ones to move to the other side of the room. This one, I think... which way should I go? Another one. Let's fill this up. Okay, so not too shabby. So you can see our constitution is terrible, but I think if we had not put on all this heavy protection equipment, I would not have been able to withstand that many arrows. But luckily we were prepared, and a little bit lucky for sure. So let's carry on. There we go. Those ones hallucinate you, which I think I was hallucinated last game, but it was because of, what do you call it? I ate the wrong herb, it wasn't for any other reason than that. Oop. I was unlucky. I think that giant got 2 hits on me, which almost never happens. And any one of those hits probably could have just killed me, so. Staff of Self-Knowledge. Which way does this level go? What I really want is a Staff of Sanctity. Here. Oh, I guess I just used up all my light charges. That was not very smart. Ugh. Oh, that's a slow rocker there. Oh, that was a good hit. He's probably running now. Oh, he's still... There we go. So, with those things, if you don't have true sight or super high perception... I don't think I need this right now. You're going to have a hard time... You'll be sitting there swatting at them, and it's kind of... Usually my first thought that, oh, it's because I can't see it that I'm not hitting it. But often I actually am hitting it. It's just that it has higher protection than you expect, so you gotta switch to a heavy weapon. Oh, damn it. I wanted to switch to this thing. We're still doing okay for time. I might take a bit more time on this level just because I don't feasibly think I'm going to survive. Oh, sweet. I'm going to survive too well on the next level with 28 HP, and I want to maximize the chances of me finding, say, some Constitution boosting equipment or a Staff of Sanctity. Did I drop a staff up there? Yeah. That lantern was lucky fine. That solved one of our more pressing problems. Okay, so the other thing to notice is that orc archers at this depth, I don't really know how much they're supposed to be here, so they're probably... Oh, awesome! Although the shadow thing scares me. Is that a spider? No, it's a worm. Screw this shit. Get me out of here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wield this lantern at the same time. And get rid of all my cursed equipment at once. The Sanctity stabs uncurse everything you're wearing all at the same time. So let's put my brass lantern back on. And now we can just carry around this other lantern as like a fuel source. I still haven't got rid of this potion of slowness, I really gotta do that. What I was saying though is if you see orc archers at this depth, it's entirely possible that there's a unique coming your way because, or a captain, I guess an orc captain would have cohorts too, but I think they mostly come as cohorts at this stage, not really. Alright, I forgot I filled this room with shadow spiders. Might be worth it just to ditch this level, I don't really know. We got everything we actually needed. Where are the downstairs? I know I saw them. They're up there. Okay, let's go that way. As much as I would like to continue to explore, so sad. I misclicked. That's not worth the turns. Okay. We're at 550 now. Let's play a bit of this. I don't have a lot of time today. I've got to get going, but just thought I'd get another video out. Oh, so I learned something the other day. And I thought I'd done it here, but how do I get to my options? I know I keep flicking this menu up and down, I'm really sorry, but there's a way to switch it to a different key. Where's the options? Interface options. No. Ah. Okay, I'm hitting escape and the menu's not coming up. So I apologize for all that. I know I'd had that figured out in one of my videos a long time ago, but it's been a while. So now I don't really have a plan. I'm just going to keep boosting my basic skills. Usually I like to take some melee abilities at this point to get some extra hits or extra blows, but I thought it was a shadow worm. That's not the biggest deal in the world. I can just eat Lembas, but why am I still wearing this freaking cursed amulet? Just because you uncursed it doesn't mean it's not draining your stats still. Oh shit. So this is what I was talking about. We came prepared. So I'm perfect timing for the serpent actually. I'm wearing my bastard sword, which means I'll be able to hurt it. I've got to switch to this dwarf mask in case he breathes fire, which he will probably do. No. Oh. They do move erratically. Done. But that wasn't too bad. I don't think he even breathed once. I hate these things so much. But yeah, somebody on the forum suggested, I think it was Clouded, that I take Constitution with this build. By take Constitution, I mean build up Will until I get enough to buy this. So that's a lot of experience put into Will, but for a character, I mean, if we decide we don't want to put anything into Stealth, which we might do, having that high Will actually really helps when you get to the deeper depths, because if you're already going to be stealthless, you are probably at some stage going to wake up a dragon. What is Doriath say against spiders? Yeah. Well, that's certainly better than the Great Spear, so I'll take that. So yeah, having that high will can really help mitigate. That's a Shadow Spider. So this is my least favorite monster in the game right now. I used to complain about wargs. My new favorite monster to bitch about is Shadow Spiders, because unless it's a bat. That may have been a bat, because it was hitting really fast. So there's three shadowy monsters that you can really meet down at these depths, aside from the shadow worms, which are pathetic. There are horrors, whether it's lurking or creeping, but they move super slow, and you'll usually see a message like you've been splashed with acid or you're covered in acid, and they yell at you and make you scared and stuff. Then there are shadow spiders, which move fast and blind you when they bite, they're just ridiculous. I hate them. And then there are shadow bats, which are bad. They have, I don't know what their melee is, but they move very quickly, which is like a level of speed you can't even get. But I don't think they do a heck of a lot of damage, although they can crit pretty hard. But I think given that I stepped back a space and it moved in a different direction, shadow bats move erratically, so I think it must have been a bat, which is way better than the spider. Having said all that, I don't really remember how these things work. Yeah, they don't have a heck of a lot of protection. How hard does he hit? 2d8, so you can hit 3d8 because I don't have cold resistance. And clearly, he's out of depth, right? Yeah, 700 feet. This is what I was talking about. When you get to the stage in the game, you basically have to be ready to face like monsters 200 feet out of depth pretty consistently. Got him. They're really not that bad, though. Sulroko are actually, I think, worse. And here we go. Another example of a monster that... Oh, this one isn't really out of depth, I guess. They're 600 feet, right? 650 feet. Okay. So I just may flat out die here. Where's Bulldog? Wow. That was a legit hit. The good thing about werewolves is they also move erratically, so that's helpful. I'm not sure why, but... Okay, I'm going to proceed with caution, because this is getting nasty. What is that? Herb of Rage? Sure, I'll take that. Oh, I guess I inscribed all long swords with one. That's annoying. Sweet. I was about to eat it right away, and then I realized I could just eat Lembas later, and it'll cure that grace point. Restoration is actually really handy to have once you start meeting. Okay, that I think is a spider. The first thing to do when you are accosted by a shadowy monster that says it bites you is to try to turn a corner really quick. That way they can't see you anymore, because spiders won't chase you unless they can see you. Why isn't he following? Are they slow? I don't mean in the head, I mean like on foot. I think he moves at normal speed. I wonder if there's a... Yeah, I think there's a Sulroko in here, and it's trying to move the troll out of the way. 2 daggers. Wow, please, can I have that green potion of awkwardness? So there's a werewolf in there. Let's flip over to this. This Spear of Bulldog's actually a lot more helpful than I expected it would be. Damn it. Yeah, so there is a Sulroko here. Strange grunt. You know what? I don't like this. I'm gonna go over here. See, okay, but now if I'm standing here and there really was a shadow spider there, it might come out. So I also don't understand why those freaking werewolves aren't chasing me. This is really strange. There we go. Okay, this feels a bit better. Let's... Sometimes you can play little tricks to lure them closer to you. Oh wow, nice shot. Switch over to my bastard sword. Well, I have a lot of potions of healing, I might as well use them. There we go, got him. Okay. So we're starting to get worn down already. We are fighting a lot of out-of-depth guys, but still. Yeah, and I think that shadow spider is chasing me right now, so I'm going to get out of the line of sight here. I'm not sure still that it is one, but definitely something I want to give the benefit of the doubt to. Let's see if I can sneak in here. Alright, that's a potion of awkwardness. I'm hugging the wall too, just so. This thing I don't think it really stands a chance of hitting me, so. What's my short bow? Weighs 1.6 pounds, this one's 1.8, I'll keep what I have. So it looks like this was a bit of a special room, that's why I had some monsters that were out of depth, but where did it go? And did it die? Well, I don't know where it went. Okay. Oh. I think I'm just going to ignore that whole room. Go this way. Alright. I might have to call it here, because I'm starting to get a little numb in the brain. Yeah, so I'm really starting to think it might be worth going for an extra constitution point, but I'm not sure when. Our melee score is pretty bad. I like to have around 20 by the time I get to 700 feet. We are pretty far ahead of the clock, but not super far ahead. But yeah, I'll make some decisions next time, and we'll go from there. It's kind of weird to call the game in the middle of the floor, and I should make a note. Room above donut vault has shadow spider. But sorry if that wasn't a super exciting round, but I think one of the things that video showed is that, or this video showed, is that even with low HP, and in bad situations like archers peppering you with arrows while wargs are trying to bite at you, just a couple of switches of equipment can mean the difference between getting completely crushed and being more or less untouchable for a little while. And we were very lucky to find that Staff of Sanctity when we did. That was awesome. I guess the last thing I wanted to say is I had a question from someone on the forum saying, what's so good about this build? Like, why did you pick it? It's, what's optimal about it? And I would say nothing. It's just fun. This 4-3-3-3 thing is not really like if you're trying to make the game easy for yourself, this is not the way to do it. It's not terrible. Like it's definitely doable, but I'm just mostly doing it because I like whacking things really hard. Probably a more balanced build would have had, at most 3 strength, and then put way more into Dex and Constitution. But whatever. That's how I decided to play, and I was hoping that I'd be able to take momentum. But so far, our choices of weapons, like momentum, would work pretty well with a couple of our swords, but then they wouldn't quite be light enough for what we want yet. And I just haven't found any weapons that are worth squat, really. Have we even found an artifact yet? Besides Bulldog's crappy spear? No, we haven't, so hopefully we'll find one soon. But the sooner we get to the deep depths, the quicker we'll start finding them, so. Alright, I think that's all I've got for now, so I'll talk to you guys next time.